Hello everyone, this is Stitching Dreamer. So today we're gonna work on different text Voyage again because I received some questions about my parking method. So today I want to show you how I exactly do it. So you see I use 10 by 10 square diagonal. So when I finish one square, I will move on to next one and the next one until it gets 10 blocks because that's how long a page is. And when I work on one block, I will stitch those parking thread first and then work on new thread. So now I'm working on this square. I just finished the parking thread, and those empty pixels are new colors in this block. So today I'm gonna keep working this block and then maybe other two, and I will put down my pattern keeper to show you how I exactly do it because you guys have some question about it. Okay, so let's start it. Okay, since this is crossing left. Oh, now you can see my pattern keeper. This is my current working blocks. Usually, when I park, I will park to the blocks which is below to the current working one. If I cannot, there's no parking spot in this one, I will consider to park other three. So these three could be the place I park. And if I can find any parking spot in these four blocks, and I will end like thread because I don't want to park too far. Okay, so I will try my best to explain how I do it. Hope this help and hope it will not make you more confused. So I will start with this color, 3348. Because I'm running my pen keeper on my laptop, so you will see this mouse. Okay, for my start method, yeah, some people ask about my start method too. So I believe you have seen some stitchers start like a. Okay, so this one is my first stitch to start. So I believe you have seen some stitchers. They will start like a few stitches away, and leave a little bit thread tail and let and wait until it gets stitched over and cut thread tails, right? So my method is similar to that, but I will start closer to where I'm gonna start, and then stitch over it with the first stitch. So the tips about this method is when you stitch the first leg of the X, you gotta careful your needle's angle. And when you bring your needle up again, the thread already got pinned on the back side. And once you down another leg, you'll be fully secured. I hope I hope this makes sense to you. So every time when I started, I would leave a just slightly sweet tails on it, and then once I finish the first stitch, and I will scratch it, scratch. Yeah, I will pull the thread tails off on the back side with my needle. Okay, now for this first stitch, and we keep stitch. So now you can see I finished. There's now only 2 stitches of this color, and I supposed to park to next square, right? But sometimes you see there's 1 stitch in next block. So in this case, I will just stitch this one too, and then park to next, or just park here, and so that I will not need to start another thread to do these 2 stitch. I hope you understand what I mean. And then I park here. No, here. And let's do next color. Of course, that's up to you. You can just park to next box, and start another new thread for for the right block or left block. If that's only 1 stitch, you can still do that, but I don't want to start another thread just for 1 or 2 stitches. That's totally up to you. You can switch way works better to you. Okay, now I finished this color in this block, and I'll park to the block below, because you can see what's the stitches down there? There's no stitches on right side or left one. Move down to next. It's kind of hard to find a hole because too many threads cover the fabric. On back side. And so some people wonder if I have a color in this block, and when I start a new thread of the same color, the left side, the left block or right block, yes I do. And you can see here there's a parking one. In this case, there's already a parking thread, so I will parking to the block below because there's a one stitch. Wait a minute. Seems like I missed one stitch. Yeah, I missed one stitch, so let me frog 2 stitches to fix it. I found it's weird. Not sure. And here. Wait a minute. This is not right. It's still a stitch in this one. That's fine, it's fine. I missed this stitch, so I just fixed it and moved on. Those are beautiful pile green because I'm working on because I'm working on the pile green lightning. It looks like a lightning, and I just ruined one thread because I only put one. Oh my goodness! I ruined one strand of thread. Not happy with that. Okay. Yeah. Okay, now I finish this color in this block, and you see there's no stitch in the block below, so I will park to the left bottom one. Okay, this color has only one stitch here, and you see there's no stitch below. One stitch on the right block, right square, and also few stitch on the left one. So I will park to the left one because that's next working block. Okay, this is a good example. So this color is 471, beautiful green, and you can see there's the 3 stitches on the right blocks. Okay, in this case, sometimes I will sometimes if you see this kind of design, for my method, I will finish these 3 stitches and the part 2 next, and leave these 3 alone to later, right? But sometimes I will stitch all together, all at once, so that I don't need to start a new thread next. So if there's just 1 or 2 or 3 stitches like that, and very close to the current square, and I will stitch it all together, so I don't need to stitch them separately. So in this case, I will just stitch all together. And of course, you can choose to stitch them separately, but I just don't want to do that. And then part 2 next block. Okay, for this color, there are 2 stitches in this block, and you can see there's 1 stitch on the top left of the next square. So I will not. Oh, come on! I got another knot. Come on, that knot. Oh, okay. So if I park to the top left stitch on the next block, and when I work on the next block, no, the left one, that means I will have to start a new thread for these 4 stitches. So in this case, I would also stitch that, yeah, the 1 stitch on the below square, and then park to the left one. Okay, this one I just park to the next block, because if I go here, I can go here, and park to here, it still means I need to start a new thread for this 4. So yeah, so I just decide to park to the next block. Okay, so this block is finished. Let's move it down to this one. So many parking threads there. So when I start a new block, I will put all the parking thread to the top, and then start with the lowest threads, so that the other thread will not get in my way. I don't need to, yeah, I don't need to stitch, among them. Okay, there's no place to park around this, around this block, so I just finish it. So it's this one. I can just finish this color all at once. Okay, no stitch around, so I can end this color. There's some problem here. Because obviously I stitched this is wrong. This should be here, but somehow I stitched here, and yeah. So this press is supposed to be this color I'm working on. So now I'm trying to figure out how to fix it. So let's see. So you can see for this color I park here. This is a last movement I do for this color, and this is the previous one. So maybe I did. Oh, I'm not sure. Maybe it's not working. I was thinking maybe I can frog this stitch in it. Guess here, but okay. So I would just cut it. Yes, cut it. I'm not sure. Let's try something. Yeah, sometimes this happen. Oh, maybe this one. Yeah, this is cannot be removed, so I would have to remove this one. I hope this would not get loose because I don't want to remove this one either. Not sure. I probably have to. So let's remove this one. I think this is better way to do it because yeah, this is a new thread actually. So okay, I just remove this color and then I will redo them together so I can frog these two. Okay, and then back to the color I'm working on. Sometimes this happen, and yeah, for full coverage, when you realize you stitched something wrong and you can remember when did it happen, that's very very tricky to fix it. Some mistakes can be ignored, but this is not. But fortunately, this is not a big mistake, so not to worry. Okay, so now I will just park to the the next square because the left side is too far away. Just park to below. Okay, you see this color less one stitch in the finished square because I think they can be stitched together. There's only one stitch and close to them. That's why I save it until now. So now I will stitch this one. And there's already a parking thread of same color, so I just park to the square below. And then my neighbor's doing things outside, so there's so many noises. Don't know what they are doing. My stomach has been making noise because this is dinner time. Kind of hungry. So I think yeah, I have to finish this the last parking thread, and I will end this video and go for dinner. Okay, so this one I just park to the next square. Oh, wrong. Yeah, I don't know why today I have been making mistakes. Sometimes this happens. Probably I'm too hungry. Okay, so there's already a thread park here on the right square, and you can see there's one stitch on the left square, also one stitch on the below, but the below one is too far. Actually the left side is still so far, but I will choose park to the left square, so that next time I will be working on this, and then yeah, because this is the next working square, right? And it's slightly closer. That's also another reason I choose park here. So okay, finish all the parking thread of this square. So I will end the video here, and I hope this video can help you understand my parking method more. Of course, this is just my my method, and I want to share with you everybody. Sometimes I will change the parking place. Depends on the design. That not always just the next square. The distance of the parking spot is also something I always thinking about. If you want it to be less confusing, you can always stick to parking to next block. Always if there's a parking spot there. Hope you enjoy this video, and hope this will not confuse you even more. Yeah, it's just my way, and you can also using this parking method and find another way that's more comfortable to you. So thank you for watching, and hope you enjoy your stitch, enjoy your project, and hope you have a wonderful day. Happy stitching. See you next time. Bye.